How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Pete's Carport, and we're going to dive right back into the 1995 Mercedes S500 W140 that we call Dr. Dre, and we're going to continue today with the exhaust muffler modifications. So if you didn't see the last videos, we attempted to do several different modifications to the exhaust, and I finally settled on going with almost straight pipe. So secondary cats deleted, the resonator deleted, took off the muffler that was stock on there, and went down and had a Magnaflow muffler put on. Now, when they did that, they went ahead and just welded on some standard steel tips on here, because I told them eventually I'm gonna try out some different tips, and this is gonna be the first kind of tryout of it. So I wasn't 100% sure which tips I was gonna go with, whether I was gonna go angled with something chrome, and then I found these black tips, which are just straight tips, but they're nice thick tips, and I wanted to try them out and see how they're gonna look today. Now, when I bought these from the store, they had little chrome plates on each side, and I'll show you that because I have the second one. This is my son, Ethan. He's gonna be helping us out a little bit here. We need to knock those plates off just like I did on this one, and then I'm gonna pull both of these tips off, which we'll do right now, and we're gonna go ahead and paint the steel tips that they put on here. So I've got some high temperature paint, and Ethan's gonna be helping us out with that. Not gonna do it yet. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure we don't hit any of the car with it. But let's get set up, let's get going, and then we're gonna get into the car. We're gonna do some driving around so I can show you guys the sound of this muffler, and I'm gonna do some drive-bys as well, because some of you guys have been asking for that, and I'm telling you, in person, this sounds awesome. I absolutely love it. It's the perfect sound volume, it's the perfect tone for me, and I'm sure a lot of you guys out there are wondering how it sounds in car and drive-by, so we'll go ahead and set that up as well. So let's get going. Let's go ahead and paint these down, put these tips on, and see how it looks. All right, so come over here. You're gonna hold this, and we'll show you how it sprays. So you're gonna see, like that. Come here, so you tap that. And what you're gonna do is get down here, come down here. Oh, let me get the camera.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you're gonna get down here, underneath there, and you're gonna spray a little bit onto that.
This?
Yeah, now look where this tip, that part's the out, so you wanna have that out like that.
So I paint it orange?
It's gonna be black, but use the orange tip. You see how it's got an arrow on there? Make sure that arrow is facing. You're gonna do this. See how I did that? Mm-hmm. You can hit the front like that too. So go ahead and hit the front of that one and the front of that one.
Okay.
Squeeze it harder. There you go. Perfect. There you go. And get the other one. There you go. All right. Alrighty guys, so thanks to Ethan, we got this all painted up. I'm gonna let that go ahead and dry. This is the tip I've already taken the little plates off of, and this is the tip that has those little plates. So I believe the brand is Bully, so this is the Bully brand. And let me see if I can find a model on here in case you guys wanna use these. I don't see any, but this is just this exhaust tip by Bully brand. And if we take this wrapping off here, I'll show you. It's got these little chrome plates on here that I do not like, and they're very easy to get off. So those right there on each side. So what I'm gonna do is on the inside, they're just riveted. We're gonna take a flathead screwdriver with a hammer and bang these rivets off, pull the plates off. And then these are those kind of cheesy ones where they've got these little bolt things. But what's nice about that is I can try out a couple different tips, can run with these ones for a while, and if I wanna try out a chrome tip, I can go with that, and then eventually we can get something welded on there if we really, really like it. But I'm not upset about these. I actually don't mind having these because you don't really see that part of it. So let's get this knocked off, get these tips put on, see how it looks, and then do some driving. So guys, obviously very easy installation, but I love the way it came out. I'm definitely gonna run with this for a while until I find something else I might wanna try out. But I'm very, very happy with this. I went ahead and painted up underneath where the muffler is, down the pipes and everything, just to kind everything so nothing stands out, and I think it looks really good. You can even see the inside pipes there, and I kind of like that. So I'm gonna run with it. Let's go ahead and rev it up outside, rev it up inside, take it for a drive, and then do some drive-bys. All right, guys, so here's how it sounds in the car. No AC, windows up. And that's revving it to about 3,000 RPMs. Windows up, cruising around 50 miles an hour, 2,000 RPMs. Well, guys, I hope you really enjoyed the video. I had an absolute blast making it, and the car sounds absolutely amazing to me, way beyond what I was expecting with such a simple setup. Remember, it's no secondary cats, no stock resonator, going back to a very small Magnaflow muffler, and I just love it. It just has that real crisp, raspy sound that I was really hoping to get, and the level of sound is just perfect. It's not too loud to where it has too much drone, and it's not so quiet that you can't hear it when you get on it. So I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Now, something I didn't show on film, right when I was pulling in, I ran out of gas. So this is a few hours later. Then I went down, got some gas. My gas gauge is obviously not working correctly. I was hoping it was, but it's not. So I went down, got some gas, came back, put the gas in, went to turn the car over, and nothing. No starter was kicking over at all. I could hear the fuel pump kicking on, and I could hear the fuel going through it, but I couldn't get the car to actually turn over. So I spent a couple hours just going through everything, trying to diagnose it. I realized that my lock button on my dash was not working. So I went to all the fuses that contained anything about the locking mechanism. And sure enough, under the hood, it wasn't blown, but when I took it out, I cleaned it off a little bit, put it back in, the car fired right up. So always look for the simplest, undo your battery, let it restart, then go ahead and check all your fuses. Fortunately, it was not a major problem. I was able to resolve it, but this car has been through a lot before I got it. So if you guys didn't see the original video, I had to clean out the entire fuse box. It was completely corroded, and I still think I need to do a lot more to it because obviously I'm getting some weird problems with this car, and they seem to be electrical related. So I'm going to start working on more cleaning of the fuse box, probably change out completely all the fuses for brand new fuses. So there'll be lots more coming on Dr. Dre. You guys have an awesome day, a blessed week, and I'll catch you on the next video.